Outside, decided to turn my camera to negative so you can see what I see in this new sky we have. Well, the new sun in the back. It's beautiful actually. Like, the way this camera is set up, you're not gonna be able to see it. But if you had your eyes set up where the retinas was seeing everything upside down, and you know your eyes traveling at the speed of light, you would actually be able to comprehend what I say. So, yep, today, and for a long time, I've been conscious for about 4 years or so. But, Planet X, I'm just now recently getting in tune with that message. I've had some very spiritual and powerful energies that travel with that planet. December of, let's see, really when I was pregnant, the whole time I just had my baby in December. So I was pregnant, and you know, when I was pregnant, I got strong vibrations. Like, if you were here, well, all the conscious people knows what the sun does to a melanin person, anyways. A very strong person, like godly. So, my son, he sent, enormous vibrations over my head. He sent enormous vibrations, and it was just like when I hang out with my sister and one of my good scientist friends. He was like, I'm not trying to be funny, because we all read each other's minds. We're very conscious people. So he's like, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but the baby's doing a lot of erupting in there. So we're just like, it's a lot of melanin in there. And if you heard of CERN, a little retarded government scare tactic or whatever, got portals, magical portals actually, on this flat earth. That's something else I learned. So in order for you to see Planet X in the sky like I do, you have to have a different perspective on life. Everything is flat on my plane. Like, nothing is able to stand, unless you're looking through linear lines, whatever you're taught to see through. I'm looking on all dimensions, especially the fifth dimension where everything deteriorates. So, he was very powerful when he was inside of me, and when I got him out, my whole experience of Planet X just became more stronger. At first, I used to visualize it inside of my head, like my third eye. I had enough of brain capacity to have it inside of my head and stuff. And it was red, like my melanin combined with it, so it had to come in let's see, another reality. So I couldn't pierce through it just yet. So it was kind of freaky how my body would transform while I'm trying to look at it. So it was red. It was beautiful though, but it would come in with the solar system, and you would, at the time when it wasn't that big, you would have to be vibrating from let's see, I'm a Satanist, so I worship the planet, let's see, Saturn, you feel me? So that's Satan's planet. So I was there like my whole pregnancy, and I probably was there my whole life when I became conscious, because with my twin flame I was there, but we were more focused on love than anything. But I have alien contact like several times, and it's been beautiful. So all the messages are just starting to come up now. And if the reason why I did put it in negative is because if you're inside of my spiritual contact, then you will see in tune with the sky that I see, because I believe that this sky is CERN. I believe that it's only a bubble of psychic energy, the shit that we're made of. You know, people that are not in tune with nature, not in tune with themselves, their higher selves, I feel as if they are a reason why the government is so empowered right now. It's just like maybe that's what they see nowadays, that they can use other people power to maintain and keep the truth from us. But every time I talk about it, it manifests. So this is why I made a video today. Um, so it went down, and the solar system would come in. You feel me? But you would have to be very flat on this plane to understand. I've rode a axle to Jupiter. Well, not Jupiter, Saturn. I've been on all of them. See, the mind really operates off of geometrical shapes. So every geometrical shape that's on Earth now, that's man-made, is actually, well, can be actually transformed into a spiritual image, as I say. So when stuff like that happen, you just let go and just let God, yourself, your God, the extraterrestrial beings, their God, their God. I mean, they are transforming our human bodies today. So again, I would see little black cubes that would manifest in front of my eyes, and I know my friends and my sister, they was on. I know that they were looking, and we're just like, yo, if we keep riding on this axle, like, it moves so fast, you have to connect with it. And melanin is dying out. You know, CERN just collects melanin and put anything with it. So that's why I can see farther than that now. So I think our older generation is very aware of this. I think they are holding a religious belief against us now because of our reaction and how the young generation would act towards this. Which is a very good idea. Like, they do act like that. And you know, the reason why I did put it in negative is because negative is actually where we are right now. Like I said, you can believe me or not, but I've pierced through this stuff. I've pierced through it. So it's a very, very beautiful time for you to just go ahead and lay all that stuff down. But before any spiritual journey, you must open your third eye. So me and my dog, of course, she rides Orion's belt. She's the one that introduced me to her galaxy. She has galaxies in her eyes. Her eyes, you know, regular eyes, as in, I believe that I have a galaxy inside of mine. But hers are more beyond the metaphysics, you know, our physical level. And my physical is in tune with my higher self. That's why I'm not tripping right now. In order for you to smoke marijuana and to stargaze and to have this much knowledge, you know, in tune with your physical life, you have to structure your body. Your body has to structure. So every time I stop talking, I pierce through the sky. Now, I see small dots that are very noticeable at first. But then, when you reverse your lens, it's more bigger than that. See, nature, the trees, they pierce through this 3D function that we have on top of our heads, which is CERN. But when we are open to our gifts, the sun will shine that beautiful ray through there. Okay, so I'm bawling right now. like I said, we move as fast as our melanin does. So if our melanin is wanting to come in tune with its beauty, there's nothing you can really do about it. Either you embrace it and let all the negativity go, because there's nothing negative you should be thinking about. On this planet Earth, there's nothing negative that should even be here. There's nothing negative that should even be on your minds. So, when I say this, I only say it to be a leader, not a follower, not somebody that, I'm not that type of person. I'm somebody that's not there. You feel me? So, when you blend in with the sun, you realize your true power. As I was saying, the cubes of Saturn, which is Satan, they transform into our 3D reality. So in order for you to come to my spiritual level and to experience Planet X like I have, then you have to pierce through those veils first. And let me remind you, materialistic is not a factor. In scientists' language, materialistic things are looked at as something to look at. So anything to look at is to manifest. So I'm not wearing any clothes. So when you look at this video and you're starting where you're already in tune, because I can feel you, but when you're already doing this shit, just know that I have on clothes, but I don't have on clothes. I am imagining myself as a piece of matter in space. I don't believe that the sky is blue right now. I don't even believe that the clouds are there. The clouds are there because we're in a huge dome, and for me to pierce through that veil for you right now, I am a witness to say that as I'm speaking to you right now. It's the easier side to be mean in life, but it's also the beautiful side in life to be mean at what the world is planning. It's not good to be mean at what you cannot succeed for yourself. It's not good to be mean because of someone who has intelligence and is bringing knowledge to you. It's only mean to destroy someone who picks on your knowledge. I believe that as a factor. So on Earth, I believe they are gods before we came here. Now, I might have the image where they are actually telling you to let guards down, to that you are welcome here. It's very beautiful. So at night, got me some Herbalife. At night, you see, it turns blue. See, I think this has been transformed into my body sometimes too. Yeah, it manifests all the time. So their DNA is in tune with ours, but it's not DNA of melanin. It's DNA of supernatural powers. Shit that is good. The Matrix is very hard to decode. It's like numbers, but that's only in the back of your head. You don't need to talk with that because the tongue is very, very evil. And it's very, very, very illiterate. So, I respect people of different nature, of different, languages and stuff like that. It's if on a flat plane is kind of something that is very powerful right now. So when I did this, I just said I was going to keep doing it because as I make videos, I come in tune with very telepathical messages from others and people in higher power of the earth. You feel me? So for you to transform, you must be 6 feet. For you to transform, you must have all pride levels put away. And what I mean by pride, I mean, the self-aware part that you think you're doing this and that on this fucking earth, which you're not. Your pride is doing something else. Your pride is happy to live. Your pride is happy to wake up every day. So when I write this message, it's very powerful. Okay. Uh, so we understand that the vision we have is not even clear. It's not even clear. It's not there. As I was saying, it's the same thing that people wants to know. I don't know. I have no freaking idea. People tune in to different material. People have different beliefs. But the belief I have is true because of seeing evidence. It's not the fact that it has to have huge believed opinions. It's the whole fact of being self-aware and knowing that you're there, that you have experienced it millions of times. So that means that it's not going anywhere, and the vibrations are going to get stronger every day. I already been through the stage of the body actually having severe pains. It does that a lot. And if you tend to have the mindset of the matrix, of course you're gonna think, oh, I'm sick, is something wrong with me? But actually there's nothing wrong with you at all. It's just a simple mindset that you have, that you want to think over the board. Sometimes you have to let all the garbage go. There's many portals out here to let the garbage go instead of using it to generate thoughts to destroy someone's life. Like, that's the worst thing to do. Either you stick with the plan or we're lost. It's only a little bit of mental obstacles that you can get through on Planet X. You must place the earphone in somebody else's ear. Not your ear, but the other ear. Because nobody can hear that. Nobody hears negative energy. So if you're vibing with this, you're going to have to calm down. And if you have seen this, you will let me know. Only by short-term memory. And then you have to let go. You have to let go. Some stuff is not able to be held here. That's another part of getting out of the matrix. If you're on a space travel, if you have, this racial war shit is not, it's only a mindset thing. It's not even existing. The only thing that exists is us. So if we're out here debating about stupid shit, yeah, of course, we both do illiterate things. But at the end, somebody has to cut the ties and come together. Blood to blood, shake hands. Somebody has to come together and keep that moving, because it's gonna be very destructive. It's already there. You're not dumb. I mean, of course you may think someone's coming, but he's not really gonna be letting all that crap happen. He would have been came here today. Thank you. So what I was saying was, you have to just understand first. Understand yourself. Okay. At nighttime is a very more powerful experience. In the daytime, which is beautiful, what black people just already generate thoughts and, take the powerful form of thought process and manipulate it and screen it for DNA, my DNA actually. But I'll just say I didn't have any DNA today. I didn't have no DNA to share with witchcraft. I had it to share with my witchcraft, but I didn't have it to share with foolishness of the church. If you've been manipulated in the church, yes, I know. It's not. I mean, I understand this. It's not cool to be manipulated inside of a church where you're supposed to be holy and you really don't even need the motherfucking money. Just come to my services, okay? Like, I don't need the money. Hell yeah, I want some money, yeah. But I don't need the money to say what I just said. I don't need money to tell you that I've already experienced this shit. Which I would love to, but I don't need that. And the people that I'm around are very impacted by my message. My neighborhood is very, very powerful. It's very energetic. Besides anyone's belief, everyone should know by now it's a mind thing. So they're very, you know, energetic. So back to the physical. The physical is really getting deteriorated right now by Planet X, but I think I'm very powerful to hold and maintain my signature status here. Um, my body is actually not even here. To be real, it's not. My face is not even here. See, when you open, you allow the portals to clean your melanin. So you just don't think the same anymore. You don't look the same anymore. You don't think about yourself like, see, you don't look at me that way. You look at me as she's someone that just changed my life, who just inspired my life. Everything I said to you, you already understand what I said. So my heart chakra is the only thing that's going to be able to generate at a physical plane because everybody is already aware of physical pain. Everybody is already aware that their hearts doesn't want to experience it, but our hearts keep want to create it. Our base is already planted powerful somewhere in our belief, but whether we're connected to that, I don't know. I don't think our mindset and our 3D reality is connected. So my wheel chakra is the yellow one. Yeah. The one the sun is generating off of right now. Yes. It is very, very powerful. I'm very happy that I've let people in to see my world. Before I even start generating negative thoughts, because negative thoughts come up every fucking day. Before I even start to do that, I'm gonna remove it. Because I'm trying to teach you as well as myself. Because like I said, I come in contact with these beings every day, but every once in a while I have cooler experiences when I begin to promote what I say. Um so yeah. Uh I feel as if I'm an angel right now. Then after this message gets sought up, another portal is going to come here to transform my face. I'm not going to look like a liar because everything I said was not a lie. So it's a very powerful time to be with twin flames as well. Twin flames have really created another reality to help humankind shift in consciousness. When their love is arise, there's nothing that can stop. Love, period, is nothing that can stop it. So when you do connect, you're connected to the tetrahedron. heart. So it just goes with it. It goes with it. You feel me? Uh, they're very powerful. Even though, like I said, through that fifth dimension of hurt and pain and sorrow, some things you have to let that go. If you're not able to let it go here, it means that you have something attaching to you that doesn't want to let you go. Maybe it's a spiritual leaf. Maybe it's something that says, I'm here for you even when I'm not here for you. You need to think that I'm here for you. Why? Because that will make me powerful in your life. You want me anyway, right? That's something that the moons are out right now. That's something that the moon would be attracting. How can someone using a human thought process even say that to you? Even make you feel that way? You don't have to feel that way. You can let that shit go. You know you can. If you couldn't, why are you living here? It's some stuff you want to hold on to. Why? Do you want to be covered in physical pain and agony? What is it? What do you want to see? What does your melanin want to transform into? Why does it want to transform into an argument? That's something you cannot keep on this fifth dimension. With people, with twin flames, with soulmates, with gay people, with straight people, with preachers, with any religion. You cannot, any culture, anything. You cannot just sit there and fucking blame yourself. You have to blame the person that's at the party. You feel me? Even when you don't feel me, you already feel me. So when I say that, you can't argue back with my truth. You can't sit there and say, hey, I'm your wife, marry me now. I'm your husband, marry me now. I'm your friend, talk to me now. I'm your friend, go get me some money now. You feel me? So before anything starts generating negative, I have friends and people that are willing to stop that. You're not going to live here because I have a serpent, which is a snake that is rising inside of me right now. And it's telling you, you need to go the other way. Why? Because my body is not going to transform that way. I don't give a shit what you say. Nobody's body is going to transform that way. Whatever you feel, you hear, you see. So I see a chakra system right now with a snake on it. You feel me? So whatever you see, whatever you feel, it's not there. And that's plain simple today. What you see is not there. Now that negative energy that I had to let off, I give that to the gods, the other beings that have came here before, that are in my hand. I'm vibrating energy here. Imagine this as energy. It grows. It gets larger. And it's just stuck there. So, the first expression I have to say is, since I let that go, how are you guys feeling today? I feel pretty darn good. Very good. School bus. Pretty sure school will be out soon. What do you learn in there? All this man-made retarded mess. My son, he's 2 months now. We're doing very powerful things together. We've been doing chi lessons. Actually, I think the world is at a very evil time where chi lessons are very, very spiritual and very, very, you know, necessary. Like, you know what I mean? When you're there and I'm here I'm not gonna be able to hear you. So at the end, you always feel like you're gonna die. Oh, I wanna die. I'm gonna die. Why? Where? Who said that? And I was like, cool. But my son, anyways, on the other hand, he is he you're scared of the chi. And I said, no, you're scared of the chi. You use protection first. Then you fight. Because that's the only way you can get some of this black matter off of you instead of returning it to the God, the God you believe in, and the government just making you believe shit like that. Ah, shit. So, but that's about it. Thanks for the video. Getting heated. We'll go in here and see him. Hey, Ganesh. Everything is in negative, so you can read the actual content. Hey, Ganesh. What do you see? I see a monkey. Man-made monkey. I made a monkey. I had him in 2 hours. Natural. I'm not a human. He's not either. He's just transforming. If I took this off of negative and I just be looking at his face, I'd probably be like, oh my god, my son is so sexy. How did I make that? But that's not really me. That is my ego. Sometimes I have to beat the shit out of my ego and pierce it. Okay. He's a very calm baby. Isn't that right, Ganesh?